Hey guys, this is going to be a review of another knife. This one is the Gerber Remix. This is my everyday knife, and I mean everyday knife. I use this knife to cut everything over the last year and a couple months. This has got heavy use. It's a very dirty knife. I'll show you. But the thing I like about Gerber knives is I've used this knife heavily over the last over a year, and the blade is still incredibly sharp, and I've never had to sharpen it. Now me, I'm kind of retarded and I can't sharpen a knife right. I usually end up screwing up the grind and making it, worthless. So I don't do that. Here's the box, and there's the, Gerber, says Gerber on the side, and then there's Gerber's description of the knife. Open pivot design, large finger hole for a secure grip or for clipping to a carabiner. That's what I like about this knife too, is it clips to a carabiner really easily. Alright, let's take it out of the box. And yes, I did save the box after all this time. I don't know why. Probably for the review, if I had to guess myself. Here's the knife, and now I know you're saying this is a very weird knife. It is not a liner lock. The lock is actually this little piece right here. It's on both sides, so it's not, a lefty or righty knife. Here's the open pivot hole. Okay, there's not a whole lot of information about this knife on Gerber's website, which kind of disappoints me because I like this knife a lot. As far as I know, the blade is just some sort of high carbon stainless steel. There's no specifications on Gerber's website of what exactly it is. The blade length is 2.9 inches. The handle, or I guess closed, is 4.45 inches. The total length is 7.35 inches. The weight is 4.2 ounces. And the handle, this dark gray part, is titanium nitride coated aluminum. That's what keeps it so light, and it's got these open spaces to also help keep it light. And as you can see, it's very dirty. It's not supposed to be that yellow. It's supposed to be gray, like you can see right here. It's supposed to look like that, but I used it so much it just got so dirty. And there's tree sap right there on the tip. The tip is kind of chewed up. You can see little nicks and stuff, but the main part of the blade is still very sharp. So there's some jimping up here. Now, I'm not sure exactly how you would classify the lock on this, but here it is. And in order to unlock the knife, you have to pull back on both sides. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you can do it on one side, that's fine, but pull back and then close it. And then when you close it, this piece right here is going to, fly back up. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh, it's stuck. And when you open it, it locks into place. Pull it back, and you can pull it back, doesn't really matter. A lot of people complain that I've seen some mixed reviews. I guess Gerber is not known for making each knife the same. I've had some people complain that the lock is too stiff, and other people complain that the lock is too flimsy and cheap, which I think is, whoever bought that knife and thinks it's flimsy and cheap is just, that guy's stupid. It's really not. It's very firm. I mean, there is absolutely no give in the knife at all when it's open. The pocket clip is not reversible, obviously. It's got nowhere to hook to on this side. It is tipped down, which is nice. And it's got this, it's pointed handle, which is interesting because the way the knife is designed, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could put your finger And you don't really have to, but you could put your finger in the hole and use it as a kubaton or whatever. And the easiest way I found to open it is put your finger in the hole, thumb on the thumb stud, pull down on the pocket clip, and then push out. Obviously you've opened it upside down, but then it's easier to flip over. The MSRP on this knife is $24.95, but I got it at Walmart for $19.95. It's very worth it. I'm surprised. I would expect a knife that's made this well to be much more than $20. So as far as that's concerned, I love this knife, and it's a very, very good buy. The knife comes in plain edge like I have, or or partial serration. Now, I'm not always a fan of serrations because they can get caught and screw up and, you know, whatever, but a lot of my knives do have partial serrations. I'm not sure why, they just do. But I prefer a plain edge knife. That's why actually I think all of my fixed blade knives that I carry, no, all of my fixed blade knives are plain edge. None of them are partially serrated, although you can get them in partial serrations. Whatever, I'll talk about that in my plain edge, in my fixed blade videos. But here's the knife. There you go. That's about all there is. My knife review videos aren't that long. Whatever. People lose interest after a minute anyway. This video is 7 minutes long. I've already gone past the average teenager's attention span by 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So, if you've caught up to this point, congratulations. One last thing before I finish is a lot of people have complained that the pocket clip gets really loose, and over the last year I've only had to tighten it once. And when it does get loose, it does slide from side to side very givingly. But tighten up the screws a little bit. They don't loosen up too much, but when you tighten them just a little bit, it sticks back in place. And it's good as new. So there you go. 20 bucks. One of the best knives I've ever bought for the money. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.